There's running
And we're
in the
leaving.
streets. And you you turn around.
I suggest we go.
I thought that was the plan.
Yes.
Holy shit! What? What's going on?
Town's being invaded. We're getting out of here.
All right.
And see how fast these horses are. Hiya!
I'll lead the way out of town.
Rat is already traveling like this way. He's getting far away first.
Horizon will get back here. You're not leading the way.
Conductors in the back. As you ride off, you can hear these blood-curdling screams in the background as there is a scene of violence that makes the conductor definitely not want to turn around.
Lovely.
And you leave it in your wake.
We'll stick off the roads for now.
Can you make me a group survival check?
Oh no.
Like just everyone making a survival check, or the highest one?
Everyone.
It's a group, so. Great, the survival guy fucking fluffed it.
And the non-survival guy rolled particularly well today.
Ah. Group survival check. We fall. We fail. Ah shit! Look, it looks like we're all dead. Didn't fall high enough to survive.
Oh fuck.
In your travels off the path, the horses sort of ride away, and you're sticking fairly close, but at one point, seems like you're like a little bit lost. Like you can't really figure out where you are. You seem to have lost the path, but then Alana quickly like gets you back on track. But in what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Anyway, as a result of getting back on track, you're now a lot closer to the path, and it's probably a good idea to stick to it so that you don't actually get lost.
Mm-hmm.
Going near the road seems a lot safer. Should stay there.
I definitely don't want to get lost. That sounds like a bad idea. With orcs around.
Fine. However, if we see any orcs, we're taking off to the forest as soon as possible.
Sounds like a plan. As we travel further.
Xenox.
Yeah.
About half an hour later, with your passive perception, you notice like off a small trail that sort of like connects to the path are a number of you see them despite their like camouflage. It seems like they're wearing sort of armor or leather that would work well for disguising them in the sort of forested area.
Wait, you're saying orcs, do you say? Or just people?
You with your passive perception, you can recognize them as humans.
Okay.
I'd say you don't have enough world experience to really recognize who they are, but you know that there's camouflaged humans off the side of the trail.
And what do they seem to be doing?
They seem to be walking in a direction that would lead them to cross paths with you upon the path. They are heading. Imagine you're looking diagonally through the forest at them, and they're heading towards the path that you
Do
are
they not seem
walking
aware of
upon
us?
on the trail. They don't seem to have seen you.
Get ready. Might have some interaction up ahead.
All right.
No orcs, though.
Should we go into the forest or?
No.
As you ride on, you you soon encounter these camouflage individuals who are now on the path, sort of very obvious now, not really using their camouflage at all, as they seem to have noticed you. One of them, a man who looks to be maybe in his late 30s, early 40s, shouts out about 200, 300 foot away. Have you seen any orcs?
Yeah. Yes. We were right. We were just at in Stororo, and as it was just being attacked by them.
Fuck. You see him turn and he talks to an individual. You are too far away to hear that conversation. But then he turns back around and yells out, "You should be fine, travelers. Grom Rasp is free of orcs."
All right. Thanks for letting us know.
Thank you.
Who are you?
How loud do you say that? Because you kind of have to shout.
However, can we ride a bit closer and then say it? Like as we like riding
Yeah,
past
sure.
them?
You can ride past and like
Yeah.
say it normally as you cross paths.
I
Sure.
don't think Horizon's the kind of guy that would yell.
Okay. As you sort of ride past and ask, says, "Huh? Oh, you must be foreign. We're the Second Army."
I'm from this country. I just didn't know who you were.
He sort of like taps, and you can see this like spiraling emblem that has the sort of um the Kingdom of Aulyia like emblem upon it, and then it also has this like magic sort of aura coming off of it, but it's just like in art. There's no actual magic.
Okay. You're the second army. What happened to the first?
The first army is fine. They are the foot soldiers, if you will.
Rysel, don't bother them. They're clearly busy with something. Let's go.
So you're the magic ones. Good to know. He gives them a nod.
If you don't mind, I think there's an issue with Sorrow. And they cross paths and they're off. To give you an idea of the group, it was that man and two younger females, about 20 and maybe like late 20s.
I just fucking love the idea of this guy. Like, no, I am a native. But also, who the fuck is the first army of this grand country that I live in?
Yeah, I might have questioned you a bit more if it didn't have pressing
Yeah.
matters to attend to.
And that's how I want to keep it.
Basically, only say bad things when there's a town being attacked by orcs.
Rysel, stop asking stupid questions like that. You're going to get us into trouble.
I hate turning on the heating in my flat. It smells like something's burning.
Maybe because something is burning.
It's better
No.
than just completely freezing to death.
It's not. It's just the smell of like the heat. But it's annoying. It's better than freezing though.
Oh, yeah, true.
It was very cold when I walked in.
Don't talk unless you're spoken to, Rysel. Let others do the talking for you.
Very well. It's fun going from the party face to the party shut the fuck up, when you're talking.
Yeah.
All of a fuck, you're gonna get us all killed.
Yeah, the party fuck you.
The party, god fucking damn it, not again.
Eventually you have to ride into Grim Rasp as you reach it. To give you some idea of riding in, looks like things uh definitely happened here. There are a number of bodies strewn around the farmlands as you ride in, and the clear signs of destruction, and off in the distance you can hear the noises of people working to put things back how they were.
So we were lied to.
No, everything's fine.
Oh, okay. So
It's
there were
just
orcs.
There's no
broken.
orcs there because they cleared them out.
Okay.
Look, they went to clear lane.
And as you ride into Grim Rasp, you can see the clear signs of magic being used, like scorch marks along buildings, bodies that have just like had their heads blown up.
Mm.
As you're sort of on your horses riding through, um, a man in his early 20s, also human. Most of the people here are humans. Sort of looks you up and down, and you notice him, and then he sort of lingers on you, and then he sort of holds out his hand in the air and says, "Hold on, wait a second. You look capable."
Is there anything you need from us?
We're in a bit of a predicament here. wondering if, for any coin, you'd be willing to help.
Mhm. Well, it depends what you need help with. And how much coin.
I can carry stuff.
Huh.
Various building jobs and just generally cleaning up the bodies around, getting people to the medical assistance that they need if they're still out there. Basic cleanup jobs. Oh, what was the going rate? He sort of thinks to himself for a second. We're in so much need of help. Pay a gold per hour each.
Mhm.
Is that a lot?
What time of day is it at the moment, KJ?
You left. You're writing in. I would say that right now it's like just before dinner time. Like conductor's stomach is probably grumbling, and in about half an hour he's gonna complain that he's hungry.
So evening-ish.
We have a time compared to the small man until he complains.
That's fine. We can help with that. Settling down in this town for tonight, anyways. Might as well help if while we can.
All right. If you'd like to follow me, I can get your horses stabled, and then you can come around help out. Your horses might actually be some help as well, dragging some various bodies in carts and things.
As long as he doesn't get hurt.
No, the horses need rest. Can you just let them stand at the stable instead?
You know what? Fine. Anything for your help.
Okay, I need to sneeze really bad. I have to take a be right back.
Sneeze boy.
I'm General Downblight, by the way. Ollie Downblight.
Name's Dolphin.
You can call me Ollie. Doesn't have to be too formal. Come on. We'll lead you up military district, get you sorted out. Ollie leads you to the military stables. There's a number of free spaces for your horses, so you just lets them stay there. Once he has that sorted out, he turns to each of you. Right. Well, I think body cleanup's a job that nobody really wants. So, if you're willing to take it,
I can do that. Seems easy enough.
what about the rest of you?
Horizon nods and just follows Dovin.
You two, as Dovan points at Alana and the conductor, just settle down into town and do whatever you want at this point. Just stick together.
I didn't really sign up for any jobs or anything. I don't know about you, Alana, but I'm kind of hungry.
Alana's just here sneezing.
Yeah, I know Fancy's gone.
We're not going to see Fancy for the next hour, by the way. He has like an hour sneezing fit. Smile.
You.
Hello, I have returned.
Hello.
How is your
Yeah.
nose?
Have you ever had to sneeze and cough at the same time?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. And every
still
time
have-
I sneeze, my ears produce tears, so it looks like I've been weeping for 3 hours.
Your ears?
My eyes. I'm
Oh.
tired.
You definitely said ears, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
aware.
You said it. Oh god.
I meant my eyes.
I thought that was a thing I've never got to before. I was like, what the fuck? Your ears can
I
do
was
that?
concerned as well.
They might as well. I feel like death right now. Anyway, sorry, what did I
Jesus.
miss?
Me and Horizon are cleaning up bodies. You're told to hang back with to hang around with the conductor.
And then the conductor said to you, I didn't really sign up for any jobs and I'm kind of hungry. So you just want to like lay back and eat something?
We can go grab some dinner. It's about that time. I need to see if they have any clothing shops here as well.
Alright. I think I heard of a place around here called Wide-Eyed Cookery.
Let's go there. If it's still standing.
Yeah, that might be a problem. Dover and Horizon, you
Oh no.
you head off on a job. Along the way, you see various citizens in various states of distress. There's a man and a woman just sobbing over a small body. That's something that sticks out quite well.
To do.
There's a number of guards around. Pretty much every single one has a issued pistol on their side, and they are keeping peace because stuff like this can cause riots occasionally, and B, helping up.
Okay.
As you sort of head around, you get directed to sort of the other side of Gurren Rasp, up north, where the attack seems to have come from, and where most of the bodies lay thrown around from the casualties. And as you're there, Ali just sort of looks around and says, "Right, there's a couple of carts. We got quite a lot of men around here, and you can see all these like young men to probably about 55, various states of age, just picking up a body, taking it over to a cart, and dropping it in." And as Ali turns to you, he says, "We're just trying to clean up right now. We'll identify them all later."
So just sort out the bodies and then have someone identify them later.
Right.
What do we do with belongings?
Everything they've got, keep it on them. My men are watching. You can see there are various uniformed people sort of overseeing this process.
I was meaning if there would be a bucket to collect everything.
We'll deal with that when we
Good
identify
idea.
them. Any weapons or anything on the ground, just leave it there. We'll clean it up. Your only concerns are bodies. Right. I have other things to do. Good luck.
Thank you.
Horizon, when he's on his own to his spirit, is going to Say, you better not ditch me for one of these stronger bodies. You know, if you leave me, we'll both die. And as it doesn't reply, he continues on his work.
Okay. The conductor and Alana.
Yes.
Luckily, this place is still standing. Well, lucky for the conductor, who's very hungry.
Just four random horses behind the bar. You know this place?
I've heard about it, but I haven't really, been here.
Oh,
Somebody I know mentioned it once.
have to try it out then. Gets to sit at the table. Fully
This place is fairly busy, and there's a lot of chatter going on amongst people. Mainly about what's been going on here in the past sort of 5 or 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, seems like they've got an alright menu. Here. What do you want? And the conductor turns around. This paper menu for you, and it is in general.
She'll get an untried hireling. Perfect. Now she'll get some curry chicken and a piece of bread. Together with any drinks that they have, like juice or something.
Alright. If you want to remove 9 copper.
Yep.
And the conductor gets a nice stew with some meat that he dips inside and just sort of bites off.
While waiting for the food to get ready, Alana's gonna be that annoying child in a restaurant. I'm gonna ask people what they're doing.
So when you approach this table, you can see that it's a number of young men all dressed in their like guard uniform. They're probably on some sort of break.
What are you doing?
Hey, you're not from round here, are you?
Nope.
Huh. Well, you from Aulyia? Don't look like you are. Were you elf? Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say where I'm from.
Well,
At
all right
least
then.
that's what my mother told me. What are you doing? What is?
I suggest you familiarize yourself with a uniform of a guard.
Oh,
We're we're on break. You can see his friend, a little bit older, just turns to him and says, "Don't be so blunt. Come on, just like a kid. You know how elves are." Yeah. All right. I guess. Is there anything you wanted? Can we help?
no, I was just curious. You're wearing odd clothing. Goodbye.
Bye. He seems a bit confused. He turns around, goes back to talking about the attack on his town with his friends.
God, playing a high charisma character is a pain in the ass when you personally don't have high charisma.
The conductor, uh, as he sort of the food is coming to the table and you've come back, he turns to you. I wouldn't worry about stuff like that. Some people around here are pretty blunt and also not very friendly, especially people with power like the guards, the
He,
the the second army guys.
he was quite nice.
Didn't seem that way to me, but
Food.
you have a nice meal with the conductor. Um, Dovin and Horizon clean up bodies. I'd say for I'd say they could go for 4 hours or so before like everyone is packing up. Like it's getting too late to continue.
Mm-hmm.
By this point, the
I'm not-
conductor's bought himself a room here and put all this shit away in it.
Wanna play some cards?
Sure.
Okay, then do you have some cards?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh,
The
Good.
conductor pulls out his playing card set. And
His custom set of train playing cards.
oh no.
you play cards with the conductor for a while, and then
Also known as training cards.
um for 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 your 4 hours of work, Dovan and Horizon, you're sort of led back by some superior officers to the barracks of the sort of whole military operation that goes on in this place.
I guess we'll be allowed to get paid or something, yeah.
And Ali himself hands you both your 4 gold. All right, thanks for helping out.
No
No
problem.
problem.
Whoa, we're so in sync.
Heard your friends were at tavern, Wide-Eyed Cookery. It's pretty good.
All right, I suppose we'll meet them there. Thanks for letting us know.
It's just down the road, first left.
Mm-hmm. Good luck with getting the city back on its feet properly.
Stuff like this happens ever so often. Always a tragedy, but they never win. He just sort of turns around and says something. Right, I'm going to eat. You're in charge, at least for now. And he just walks off into another room. And I presume you both make your way over to one.
While we're walking back,
Yeah.
Horizon would hand Dovan the 4 gold,
Yeah, since you still owe me some money.
like 300 or something, right? I don't know how much
Mhm.
exactly.
I think it was 250.
Okay, so 246.
Yeah.
At this rate, I can see why people commit crime. I assume
Well,
those 4 hours of painful work, all
That's
foregone.
mainly what I wanted to show you. But
Meanwhile, one
everything
job would get you 100s, as you said. I think I know what I choose, being who I am.
Well, don't let anyone else know that. It's best to keep that sort of answer to yourself.
Very well. Where are we? There we are.
Get back here.
We're trying to scale ourselves up for the big boy stepping in.
As you come inside, the conductor sort of yells out, "Hey, over here! You should get some food. It's actually pretty nice."
While he's distracted looking at the other two, Alana will settle spell Mage Hand to rig the game in her favor.
You fucking bitch!
Sneakily, she won't make it obvious.
Are you sure you're going to cast magic in public with everyone else at the fucking tavern?
She'll subtle spell it.
A mage hand is still fucking visible to
Yeah,
people.
God damn
Francine
it.
is okay.
I thought
So
it.
the spell makes you casting it invisible, but the mage hand itself is still visible. So,
Mage
yeah.
hand
Yeah.
is a visible hand unless
you
a rogue. In it, what are they called? A thingy rogue.
Arcane
The telekinetic feat also gives you a visible mage hand.
Oh,
yeah.
never mind. She doesn't do that then.
yeah. Conduct would be like, you should try the food. It's nice. Don't.
You could just normal sleight of hand it. You never have to use magic.
I do not have a good sleight of hand, my friend.
You can still try.
I do not want to risk it with a +1.
Metagame.
No, I'm not great at something, so I'm never gonna try. Alright, roll initiative. My initiative is really bad. Can I just not roll initiative, please?
Very, very funny scenario.
No one's playing the piano, hi, so you can just take the chair at the piano. Oh, that's still over there if you prefer.
Shirazel stares blankly at the piano as he sits down in this comfy chair.
You have
which
to.
he was standing.
You have to press on the white keys.
The black
doesn't
ones
have
work
to.
as well.
True.
Well, okay, KJ. Let's see how well the Shadow Spirit can play the fucking piano.
Make a performance check.
Oh man, please roll a 20 here. Oh no.
Are you ready, kids?
Oh.
Oh! He was very obviously told, okay, the white keys work, so people know he's not gonna be good at this. He just like presses a few keys, realizes it's loud, and turns around.
It's sort of that, and like that anticipation of pressing a key, and then it's like a horrible screeching sound, and it like everyone turns, and you stop because you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
He
like,
reaches forward. Boom!
yeah, Dolvin just drags the chair away as soon as you play a note as well. Let's not, please.
He just
One particularly day drunk man at the bar yells out, "Encore! Another one!" And the bartender, who seems to be a young man in his like maybe mid-20s, says, "I think you've had enough."
Horizon looks at Alana. I'm never taking your advice again.
No, that was a mistake in the first place.
You know,
really
why was I expecting you to be creepily good at it?
It would be nice if I was.
I bet Alana can play.
In all the years of her upbringing, has she ever been told how to even play the smallest song on the piano?
I will allow you to add your proficiency bonus to this.
It's really sad that he got really low on that because like say he fucking roll like a high number, it's like, huh?
That's a 15.
Where did you learn to play the piano?
Yeah, it's a nice piece from someone who's probably had a couple of years of lessons and then said, "I don't want these lessons anymore."
Someone who was probably forced into the lessons by their parents.
Or maybe he did the lessons and then disappeared.
You know,
I mean,
options.
you're an elf as well. You're expected to do those piano lessons for like 50 years.
You're an elf?
She's a half elf, yes.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Half
she's a
elf,
half elf.
okay.
But still, that she lived in elf culture. Like,
Yeah.
she's gonna get those practices.
Look,
Shut
you're still a kid until you're 100, Mom. I'm literally old. Help.
She'd die when she got to 100.
Or who?
Alana, don't half elves have the same lifespan as humans?
No,
They
they
have
have
like
It's longer. It's a bit
they're
longer.
like twice humans' lifetime
I
usually.
thought it was like
They
300.
get like 50 extra years.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, the tragic parent or
I
pairing
think the
of her half elf mother and her full elf father. A
even
tragic.
her children dies before her.
Human blood's very diluting, apparently.
I had to have lessons when I was small. It wasn't fun. You know, in the very, very distant past of 5 years ago.
Well, you didn't have to play on the piano. No one was asking you to.
But the man at the bar asked.
He wanted more of Horizons playing. Do you want more of Horizons playing?
Please, no. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Horizon.
I'm gonna have to vote no.
Dovan will just like order a chili and some water. That's his meal for the day.
I'm like,
Okay.
Welcome back.
What does Horizon order?
nothing.
Nothing.
He sits there, just arms at his side for the next few hours.
Of course he does. The conductor will continue his game of cards and ask if anybody else would like to join in.
I'm not sure if what I just said registered on Discord, so I'll just say it again. Sure.
Horizon, do you know how to play?
Play one.
Can't. We'll teach you if you want.
I don't know how to play.
Okay. Would you like to be taught how to play? As it kind of just sort of like bobs his head, like, would you like to be taught how to play?
He's going to bob his head along.
Okay. And the conductor lays out how to play this card game that he's made intricate for no reason.
Because then I deal to you, and you deal to me, and he deals to her, and he deals to him.
He's that sort of person. He's
So we're
he's
just
taken.
playing
It's like he's
Yes.
taken the simple concept of like Snap and made it complicated for no reason.
It has like 2
Conductor,
extra homebrew rules.
Conductor, you forgot to say Uno and then do a backflip.
Fuck, you got me there.
Come on, do the backflip, Mr. Conductor.
The conductor does a backflip.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he does. It's actually quite impressive.
Did he roll for it though?
Maybe, maybe not. You'll never fucking know.
Oh, you're good at those.
Thanks. I practice. You know,
Why?
when you've played as much of this game as me, you get used to doing the backflip part.
Mm-hmm. It seems sort of unfair to those who don't want to do a backflip but play the game. Though, if you just change that rule, perhaps.
Oh, you want to use the variant rules? I see.
It was quite funny when my dad had a meeting. They play cards occasionally, and it was very funny to see these big men wearing armor try to do backflips.
No, the whole point is that that's not an actual thing. It's something he made up.
I thought this was an actual
No,
just law
no,
we just inserted.
no. The
the
conductor's
fuck of
making
it.
it all up. People don't normally do
The
backflip.
conductor has a very weird card game that only he knows, and he's
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
how to
my
play.
mistake. She didn't say that then.
Maybe you
He's-
could say they're trying to bullshit us, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I just
depends
make
how much you
sure
want to
that it was
lie.
all fake.
sure, she'll try to bullshit Horizon. She knows Dover will probably see through it, but she'll try to bullshit Horizon.
Looks at Horizon, who probably has higher passive insights than Tobin.
Wow.
Are you gonna roll your new deception?
Oh yeah, I need to roll deception. Sorry, I don't do this often. That's 12.
No, I don't believe you.
Not my problem.
I find that hard to believe.
It's once again not my problem.
And I'm a shadow, for fuck's sake.
Once again, not my problem.
You're a bit more than a shadow, though, right? Like you're a person.
The line between who I am and who they are gets muddled sometimes. We are one being.
Well, how about we play a different sort of game that we can do to train our acts of deception.
Sure, if you have something in mind.
Hmm. How about you're given a hand of cards and then you place down a number of them and give a specific total and then the others will have to try and call you out whether it's a lie or not when the cards are placed down.
Oh, I remember the fucking. I don't remember the name of this game, but I played it before.
Bullshit or something
That's it. Yeah,
else?
bullshit. Yeah, you
Bullshit
can't
or
show this
cheat.
person out. That bullshit. Yeah, bullshit or cheat.
Yeah, cheat or bullshit.
God, that was such a fun game when I played it.
Mhm.
God, imagine bullshit Uno. Like you're swapping.
Oh
You
yeah,
tell you're
sure.
skipping.
I've heard of this. Of course, I play a bit more sophisticatedly, but sure, we can play the farmer's version.
Upon him saying farmer, kind of his horizons go silent for a second as he thinks.
I'm sorry that our version doesn't include the fact that you need to balance a cup on your head while hiding your cards.
So you have heard about it then?
It was a wild guess.
The conductor will play your bullshit with you.
Yeah.
To give you a general idea, he does not seem to be that good at lying.
Neither does Doven.
Alana
It's just
will
a back
also
and forth
play.
of yelling cheat. The game lasts like 5 hours.
I feel like because of this fact, Horizon might be the one who wins because he just remains silent the entire time.
He's very hard to read. He's also kind of like cheating with his facial expressions a little bit.
A little bit, but he wouldn't have any facial expressions anyway.
I mean, Alana's quite good at deception, so.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but I was like the funny idea that everyone else is sewing each other's fucking throats that Horizon just somehow wins because they tear each other apart.
Because you're just completely bloody unreadable.
I think it was a bullshit as well. It's not even like about reading people. It's about what known fucking cards you have. Like, if you have 4 of something and someone says, "Oh yeah, I have this," it's like, bullshit. Because you got them, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game sort of falls down when it people get their massive hands and they know like every card.
Call bullshit or draw 25.
And then pretty much the only way somebody can win is if they have their last cards and it just so happens that they don't have to cheat.
Yeah.
Anyway, a nice night of card games. There's
Nice and
there's no
subjective.
there's no there's no money on the line, so I don't really care who wins.
Yeah.
It's a fun time for all. And then this day comes to a close as people get tired at their various times, and those who do not just creepily stay awake.
Sorry, say again. I was drinking.
I said people get tired except for those who creepily stay awake.
Yeah. I feel like Horizon has to make a departure at some point so people don't get suspicious of why he's been sitting in one place all night.
Yeah, I mean the conductor bought only himself a room, so it's up to you whether you want to give like a room for Horizon or.
Alana did buy a room. I took the copper off her.
It's a copper for a room.
7 copper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Doven's still gonna buy a room as well.
Do you mind if I stand in the corner of yours to save money?
That's fine. You can do that if you want.
And he does. I imagine he might stand in the corner watching the room until Doma's like, "Stop that."
You're
He
just
stares into the corner.
you're just a creepy mannequin in the corner.
You get like kids cornered. You have to turn around.
No, it's fine. Doven doesn't really care. He doesn't care being watched in his sleep, really.
I think the
Oddly
best part
enough.
is like 4 of those hours you're not even being watched. You just think you are. No, that way. Hold on. I think he's motionless and inactive. Yeah.
totally not creepy as fuck. No, it's fine.
This is the thing fucking children's nightmares are made out of.
Yeah, you know.
It's sleep paralysis demon, except it's there when you're awake.
Hey, with everyone uh in bed.
In their rooms, at least.
Yes, in their rooms. Advancing forward, you would sleep at some point, I presume, unless you
Yeah.
know you wanna be super
Wanna-
exhausted.
Wanna stay up during the
Wanna
no? I
stay
want.
up? You always have the option. You could tell me and be like, I'm staying up.
Yeah.
Do I get exhaustion?
No.
No, I mean when I get exhaustion, if I stood up all night.
If you like moved around and did stuff, yeah.
Hmm.
You have to be in your state where you gain the benefits
Yeah.
of long rest.
I know. It's like what I think it's 4 hours of. You finish a long rest in 4 hours. Oh, you can finish it in 4 hours, not even 4 hours of sleep. Nice. Yeah. He spends hours in an active, motionless state. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure if they changed it in Erita that it's just like okay, elves and any other races that have quick long rests, just that have quick sleep, finish their long rest in 4 hours. Like that. I think like Jeremy Crawford did like Erita or something like that, or Sage Advice, just saying, yeah, just make the elf long rest 4 hours.
I mean, if they just trance for 4 hours and then have to basically do nothing for the other 4 hours, then why is it not just a full long rest in 4 hours? It's OP,
It
but
was
it makes sense.
like at the start of it, it means that you can keep watch for longer. Like if you need
Yeah,
if
it's mainly about keeping watch and being alert, because
yeah.
a lot of D&D stuff can happen at night.
True. I think we need to start setting up watches when we're out in the wilderness.
I thought that's like the sort of thing with like if there's no encounters, we can just skip past the whole like setting watch, keeping watch part during night.
Yeah, and also we're in a tavern, so I doubt anything's gonna happen here, but
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm always awake. If someone breaks into Dover's room, I'm gonna stand there and go, "Hey," when they're like most of the way into the room.
It's when they twin spell power word kill.
Ah no! What a waste! You're wasting 9 sorcery points on that, you bastards.
Yeah, right.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
how long are you planning to make this session, KJ?
Bro, it's been
Like
an hour.
another 2 hours or so.
Okay, good short session then. And yes, I'm aware it's only been an hour, but I'm also dying here.
Well, we don't care if you're dying. We only have one D&D a week now.
The
Except for
night
shrapnels and fancies and yours.
the
Mine doesn't
night the night passes and everyone is awake in the morning. The conductor gets dressed, makes his way downstairs, and has some breakfast. He sits at the same table as before.
Absolute fool.
I will do one thing which I repeatedly forget to do: cast Mage Armor in the morning.
Gotcha.
Which
Oh.
I believe
Mage armor
has.
visible?
No, I believe
Hmm?
it's not. It's just something that's visible when you get attacked and it gets hit by it.
It's only visible if somebody detects the magic.
Right.
So somebody
there's
walking
magical
around,
people around town.
somebody walking around trying to find magic will find the mage armor, but they need to be magical themselves or have some sort of item.
Yeah, and we are in the country where there are magical people, and being magical gets you enlisted into the military immediately.
Yes,
So-
I'm aware.
That's not exactly true, but yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
also
well,
aware
it's-
that I have been attempting to remember I craft mage armor every morning,
Fair
but I
enough.
keep forgetting to say so.
Just make sure to spend the spell.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm fine.
What
What's the
time
roll
would you
for?
like to say you cast mage armor?
Wild magic Xenox.
Oh, I
Um,
forgot he's a wild magic sorcerer.
Probably around 10 a.m. when
Okay.
just before she stumbles downstairs.
I forgot that Alana's a wild magic sorcerer when they're not like Umber who cast spells as much as possible to try and get it wrong.
Hey, she's aware
Yeah.
she can randomly have side effects even if she subtle spells.
Yeah, we're also in a world of
Yeah.
anti magic, so it's a bit of a different thing. Like, oh shit, yeah, you are magic. Instead of Umber's like, oh yeah, he is wild magic.
It is. I thought it was funny to play a wild magic sorcerer in an anti-magic campaign. It's
And then
terrifying.
Umber copied you,
How dare he? No.
I think. Who came first, the Umber or the Alana? I think the
Lana.
Really?
At least
Yeah,
I
Lana was
made her
made
before
before
I
me, I think.
registered Amber's existence. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lana was
Oh yeah,
before.
so we missed like fucking like what, maybe 3 months of sessions in this campaign.
Yeah, I think it might have been like 15 weeks ago since this campaign was made.
So, how do we think the old bird's doing?
not bad.
I vote he's dead already with the orc attack.
You think he's one of those bodies?
And
Not yet.
I feel like he'd be pretty recognizable. So
He was in front of us, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Might well have been.
I'm sure the old bird can manage to get its way out of danger when it needs to, quite easily.
I'm gonna be heading out immediately this morning.
Yes, we need to get as much of the daylight as possible for travel. The horses should be rested up, so it should be fine to travel today.
Sounds like a plan.
Just fill yourselves up on food now, and then we'll head out.
Hold on, I have to ask something real quick. You guys
You're
see
out
the
to
bar?
the bar.
Yeah.
This barkeep man.
Hi.
Hey,
Can I have some tea but without the water parts?
What?
Sure.
I'd like 5 cups, please.
What?
She's
Very
just getting some
confused.
tea for the road.
Dude, that's for 5 tea bags.
I doubt they have tea bags. It's probably just loose
Bruh.
leaf tea.
I'm sure she meant just getting tea leaves, but like
I am tired. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, could I have a coffee without the water and the milk?
Here, if you pay me a silver, you can keep this cup.
Oh, no, I don't need the cup. She just puts it in a little bag in a pouch. Thank you. Oh yeah, she did hand over gold, by the way.
Okay.
1 cup of tea is 2 copper.
Wait, oh, okay.
Wait, that needs to be
Yeah.
a silver, not a gold. I'm sorry.
Stupid child has hands over 10 times the amount. He's like,
No, no, that's okay. I don't want to pay a silver for an entire cup. I will have her pay gold.
I mean, it's just impractical to carry a cup. Like, they already have travel supplies, so. Why would you
It's
need
like
a
when
cup?
my it's like when my little brother was buying a drink. He was like, "Yeah, I want can I?" Like it was like multiple offers. There was like 0.4 liters, and then there was 250 milliliters, and I like, "Yeah, I want that 250 milliliters, please." That because he wanted more.
small
Oh,
brain.
God.
He's the kind of guy that got confused when it came to the fucking 1/3 burgers and how they
Yeah.
fucking failed
Yeah,
because
right.
nobody could realize that 1/3's better than
a third
1/4.
pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could sell those. You just need to rebrand it. Call it Big Burger.
Burger.
Yeah, something like that.
Or quarter plus pounders.
Quarter plus.
You see, I'm already
Quarter
winning business,
pounders plus.
baby.
Okay, I have
Just-
described this in my inventory as cup of tea without the cup or the water.
Just say loose teeth is enough for
name
five
your
drinks.
burger in a mathematical notation. It's just the 1/3, and then the greater than sign, and then a 1/4.
Yo, what burger you eating there? 1/3 quarter pounders less
1/3
than
greater
third.
than 1/4 bag burger.
Quarter pounders less than third pounder burger. Do you want one? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, they're bigger than quarter pounders. Oh, cool.
They could have just made a business that's called Fifth Burger, really, and just
Yeah.
upon the people.
They fucking snap out. It's
Charge
like, okay,
more than a quarter
you didn't want our
pounder.
third burgers, you can get the fifth burgers. Like, whoa. You mean we get more burger per burger? No. What? But it's got
you-
5 in the name. Exactly.
It's a bigger number.
If
It's
you're
obviously more.
if you're doing thirds, you might as well do halves and just call it a 2/4 pounder.
Or does a half
Double
pound?
quarter
Just
pound.
what they called.
No, no, but a half pounder is a 2 is smaller than a 4. We can't have that.
But no, but people somehow realize that a half is bigger than a quarter, though, because they don't put a 1 2 pounder burgers. They put half-pound burgers,
Nah,
which is bigger than a
nah, you
quarter,
gotta
which was put at
advertise
1/4.
differently.
I guess they could have also just with the third burger, they could, pound burger, they could have just done double six of burger.
2 6 burger. All right.
In the morning, the conductor finishes his breakfast. Everyone gets their stuff together. It's like, all right, we're not sticking around, right?
Yes, we'll be heading off soon.
No, a job to do.
We got like 4 more towns to pass through or something.
It's a long travel.
That's why we better get moving.
Traveled further in the past few days than in my entire life before this.
Well, we'll get used to it.
The world's a big place.
Haven't really seen the world yet.
I know. That's why I said it was big. I've
Yeah,
only
but
seen a small part of it.
it'll
I'm
become
still
bigger as you.
amazed.
Huh? What? Sorry.
I've only seen a small part of it, and I'm still amazed by the size.
Oh, you don't even know how large it is yet.
I do.
Nope.
He
Why is
showed
my
me a map.
Christmas list saved in my Aulyia folder?
Your Christmas list?
Hmm.
Okay, Joe, we have a Christmas list.
Just a random list of music.
You're coming with us, conductor.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at my Christmas list. Don't mind me. Ah! Oh,
Okay. No, don't push Alana into the fog.
Goodbye, fancy. Oh, last second.
Hey!
Didn't work, did it? I- we found Alana for a second.
Okay, Jay, may we have a tiles back, please?
Did you all go in there? Where the fuck are
No.
you?
I think we might have fallen into
I
bags.
think we're in the Infinity Bugs.
Yeah.
No, I'm not on.
Oh, okay. No, there's the hype.
No, I'm not on. You in that one? Yeah,
Hey,
you're
there
on.
we go.
Yeah, that was a weird trip.
What the fuck? What just happened to me?
Oh shit! We tried to go out the door, but then got stuck in a fucking bag of holding. What?
Oh,
We're trapped
no.
into this. We're trapped in this bar.
Oh no, it's a mailing campaign.
KJ whips out this book, the Guide to Twisted Taverns.
Hey, but Owen, also there, have you ever considered the tavern is inside of a bag of holding?
Hmm.
Wait, bag of holding can only hold 500 pounds. Sorry, fancy.
This is a Merlin bag of holding.
Shit.
Also, it's a used bag of holding, so it's full of glitter.
You guys, you guys pass through the town on your way out. As you're walking on your way out, you go back to fetch your horses, and as you do, you pass a tavern, another one, sort of on the way, and as you pass, you can see um the trash is like all over the street next to the tavern, and this man, probably about 30 or so, is just looking over this trash, like and like holding his cleaning equipment, as he's there. Stupid fucking animal. Damn it. And then he gets to cleaning.
Did a bag get into the garbage can?
That
Uh,
looks like something Mr. President would do.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have a feeling Bob came through it. Seems like it.
There's a bit clue with how the trash is scattered. As Dolvin sort of looks at the trash and seeing if it's like pointing towards something.
Make me um
Investigation, I guess.
yeah, maybe an investigation check. Even though you're not close, you can see it. There's no perception problems here.
Yeah. 9.
It's laid out in an ambiguous way. Maybe if you were being really conspiratist, you might think it's pointing towards like the north, where the orc attack was from. Like perhaps Bob was a psychic or something. But other than that, there's no real indication of any directions.
Right. I suppose if Bob was in danger and they sent Mr. Preston to get us, then Mr. Preston would just come up to us directly, rather than laying out the trash like this.
Seems like Mr. President causing mischief.
It sounds about right. Let's continue.
As you leave Horizon, you're the only one who can hear this like muttered under his breath annoyance of this man cleaning as you walk past with your passive perception. He says, oh, "Stupid fucking man! He looked magic, but he didn't even help."
Wait. Has he talked about us just walking past him?
You don't know. With your passive insight, it's unambiguous whether he was talking about maybe the conductor, because the conductor is quite flamboyant,
Or Bobbert?
or Bob in the past, perhaps.
As we carry on.
Regardless,
Horizon having his thoughts of how this man should join getting to crime because it's much more lucrative.
you
He's not going to tell him.
yeah, you get your horses. When you arrive, there's a little bit of explaining who you are, because this is like the military barracks, but eventually, like, things make their way up the chain, and Arlie's like, yep, they're horses, and you procure your horses and make your merry way away from the still kind of very obvious destruction that orcs have caused.
But at least not corpse-ridden destruction anymore.
Yes, that problem has mainly been taken care of.
What the fuck? Oh. You know, I forgot that. I forgot the Control Z is in a. God damn it. There we go. Sorry.
Why did you go?
I meant to increase the size, but I pressed backspace by accident. It just fucking disappeared. I was like,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Was
Yeah,
it that?
that'll do it.
Come on, midget. Over here.
A midget
Oh.
does go and get some sauce. All right, off to Parreach, I guess. Kind of far away. Camp out.
That's why you all got ready for the travel.
Let's go. I would say that while we're traveling, when we're like out of town, Doven will summon Becky to like just follow us at a distance, pretty much.
Gotcha. Becky is about.
Becky is infinite now.
Yeah.
Well, so are you using like the new version then? The proper.
Yeah, like I mean the UA is outdated and like.
Yeah. Oh, what was the book release then?
Yeah, it's released now.
Yeah, I've read like half of it. It's alright.
Nice.
I'm guessing it's fine that I use the official version rather than the old UA.
Yeah, it's fine.
Uh, Alana's gonna have to take a bit of a back burner in roleplay because I can't keep talking. Sorry, guys.
You think we're role playing from here on out? We're doing 10-hour combat.
It's literally 2.5 days to get to the next town.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go a bit faster because you're on your horses. I'll say it's like I'll cut it down to like exactly 2 days. So you arrive. I mean, you have to sleep, so I have to add 8 hours. Yeah, I'll say it's 2.5 days because you're on your horses. With like the sleep without your horses, it would have been 3.
Yeah.
Would somebody like to roll a d12?
Okay. Oh, hey. Hey. Three.
Okay. Your first day of travel is fairly uneventful. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot on the path. You do pass a couple of traveling merchants at some point. They seem to have fairly uninteresting wares. Um, if you like to buy any basic equipment, then you may do so. I'm talking like rations and rope. The conductor isn't interested in any of that shit.
What was it again?
Yeah.
But basically, anything that you consider like super basic equipment, like a rope or rations, because you pass like a couple of caravans, so there's quite a few different stuff, but it's pretty basic. Like you're not
No
going to be able to buy a
traders.
gun.
Well, no magic item traders, huh?
No, I wonder why.
Damn. Yeah, I had to buy nothing. Don't need it.
All right. You pass them. They're like, "Care to see any wares?" And you're like, "No, fuck off," and they carry on their way.
You gonna
Rope,
devour the log
bombs.
swords?
The conductor doesn't seem interested in anything.
It's all yours, my friend.
In terms of sleeping at night when you camp, who would like to watch over everybody for certain amounts of time?
I do the first 4 hours.
Dolvin takes the next 2 hours.
Well, we have a child and a man who doesn't do no fighting, so I imagine you take the next 4 hours. Oh, no, wait, shit, you can't have 6 hours of sleep, don't you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well,
We almost
you're
do.
in a conscious, motionless state, right? So it's not like
Yeah.
you're not gonna see anything.
I suppose I could be on watch all night.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Missing the back? Huh?
What? Oh, that he can't turn around because he's motionless.
Oh. Well, that's why I'm against the tree. Can't get me that
If,
way.
if we had mirrors, then we could put up like 2 mirrors behind him and get more broader
Give me
vision.
360-degree vision. Oh, my headphones are low. I had to go around and charge. Hold up. Give me a second.
stay motionless in front of mirrors. I have to wait for Xenox to get back.
I mean, I'm here. So what do you say?
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay,
Boy.
give me a second. Plus 7. 17.
17.
Yeah. That is my passive as well.
You have pretty good awareness of your surroundings, and you can hear the various nature sounds of the wildlife around this area.
Mhm.
But you're never alerted to the presence of anything that would harm anybody here.
Alright.
And
Up to
then
Dovan.
you enter a motionless state.
Yeah, we're waking up Dovan first.
Yeah. You're gonna like shove Dovin a little bit. You're gonna
Fucking kill
wiggle
him.
him. You're gonna wiggle him.
I'm gonna commit a coup de grace, KJ. Is that in this? Is that in the system?
I mean, we can PvP if you really want.
Okay, so Daru.
It's where you find
Alright,
out the conductor is mysteriously very, very powerful.
Yeah. Conductor, where'd you learn this 9th level spell? Time stop.
Well, for some reason, when you decide to PvP, the conductor knows power word kill.
Oh fuck you, dude.
No, bad ending. He just knows meteor swarm.
Yeah, fuck you, mutually
Wipes the
assured.
battlefield immediately. He's like, no. Not again. Yeah, I'd wake him up. I don't know, fucking kick him awake. Maybe tap him with with the sword.
Dovan, you awaken to a kick in the balls, for Horizon does not understand.
Ow.
I know what balls are, KJ. My hand is withered and shrunken.
You have no balls.
The
Lore.
balls of a corpse. Get up.
Alright.
I'm going to. Kind of looks at himself. Heal my wounds, I guess.
Yes, well, whatever you need to do.
As Horizon's gonna stand against a tree. And just like, kind of slouch down and kind of sit with his fucking knees up.
Gotcha.
Arms kind of like laying on them as he leans forward.
Would both of you like to make me perception checks?
Alright.
I would be making an active one with my passive.
Your passive is 17.
Yeah, it's still 17, but I'm
Okay,
pretty sure
I'll take
like the definitions I can't make an active one.
I'll take your passive. I might take your passive and subtract 5 actually.
12 from Xenoxon and 15 from Dovan.
Another uneventful passage of time. Is there anything Dovan would like to get up to, or is he literally just on watch?
No, it's just mainly focusing on being on watch.
Gotcha. It comes to that point where you would like to return to your slumber.
I'm gonna wake up along then.
Huh? What?
You should take a shift of watch.
Oh. Okay.
Tell her not to worry, Horizon's watching.
I think that'll just make her worry more.
Exactly.
I mean, hey, rather for having Horizon keep watch when you're awake than when you're asleep, right? You've already been through the part where he watches while you're asleep.
True. But technically he's not asleep right now, so
Can you make me a perception check, please, Fancy?
sure. That's a 15. Is it a 15? Yes, that's 15.
Okay, and with that roll, an uneventful night for you all.
Woo!
Woo!
As morning comes,
You made it through the night.
the conductor wakes up with his beauty perfectly uninterrupted sleep. Good
As
morning.
Horizon, from leaning over, sits up, you hear the bones in his back crack as he rightens himself.
Back okay?
It's kind of what happens when you remain hunched over all night.
And lay in a bed, bro. It's comfortable.
My nerve endings are dead. I don't need to feel comfort.
Oh. Try it sometime.
No.
Breakfast. What's for breakfast?
Here, take this. As Dolvin throws a pack of rations to the conductor.
Ah, thanks. He looked semi-disappointed, but like he knew what he was getting himself into by asking that question.
Horizon was gonna say travel rations as he starts moving off, but Sodera got there first. So
I
is
say
Vecchi
they
around
happen
like
in tandem. Horizon says travel rations as a rations are thrown at the conductor.
But you run a bit ahead of Vecchi and warn us of danger this time.
it was Vecchi watching was the entire night.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Alana should have known that Vecchi was there, which would have made her feel more comfortable.
Many Vecchi had pats would be had if Vecchi would allow it.
Vecchi
Sure.
would eat you.
Isn't Vecchi like a creature with hit die and stuff?
It's one of those awkward creatures where they don't come with hit dice. It's just 5 plus your fucking 5 plus 5 hit points for every ranger level you have.
Then they have 1 plus your ranger level d10s is what I'd like to say.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So if they have
Don't
1d10
mind
hit
mage
dice.
armor roll.
Every day Alana casts Mage Armor the closer she gets to her untimely demise. I also like how if Alana makes the no intoxication roll, then she's completely fine and will never even notice it happened. And meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
looks at Umber.
That would be a tragedy.
I just fucking love how it's like a kill switch on Umber immediately.
Who would like to roll a d12 today?
Scenario, why don't you?
I'll
Fancy.
roll the d12.
You're next, Fancy.
No! The
You
conductor
can't
was
avoid
next.
rolling for
God damn it! I can't push the dice roller.
Oh,
roll
Fancy,
button
looks like you
insert
got a
hand.
roll.
5.
You continue your way toward Pear Reach down this trail. As you are in your travels, um, you pass. You actually you begin to hear the sort of loud clopping off in the distance, and Becky sort of like does a U-turn and comes back. Can Becky actually meaningfully communicate with you? I think Becky knows.
She speaks the Draconic, and I understand Draconic.
Okay. I do not have a voice for Becky in any way. um,
Make it Fred 2.0.
No.
I'd say
Becky,
like this.
it's in Draconic, right? So it's gonna be very like fluent and pronounced.
Yeah.
I will say that Becky comes back. Says, there's a large unit incoming. First Army. Becky knows this
Oh,
stuff.
all right. You go hiding into the forest. Okay. And just
All right.
run off.
Becky hides.
KJ, a quick lore question.
Yes.
Didn't you mention something that magic animals were respected? Or something like that? I vaguely remember something with magic animals being not as bad as magic people.
I said that monsters are like a lot more common, and you might be able to get away with having something magic for around certain people, but somebody will want a magic animal, so you should probably hide it. You might not get reprimanded, or you might. I mean, you're taking a risk.
They'd be
Yeah.
valuable, but just like with any item, you'd be taking a risk.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's no magic items in this world. There are people who own magic items. They just keep them a secret. Like, there are probably people around who have familiars, and they're mainly in their pocket dimensions for most of the time.
Hoven, sell Fecky and then summon him back to you.
No.
Infinite gold exploit. Anyway, let's continue.
And then you can see along the path as they sort of round a corner and come into view. There are about 30 or so soldiers on horseback. They have just a simple crest of the Aulyia emblem on them. To describe it to you, it's like the England sort of like red cross, except if it had like little crosses at the end of each of the points.
So it crosses on the end of each of the points.
Yeah, it's weird to describe.
Okay.
And as they sort of ride in, you hear a "Make way for the army," and you are expected to get off road.
Yeah, Dovan just
No.
stops and steers to
Full speed into the army. I'm recruited. Help.
Just fireball the army. Problem solved.
I have the army that will survive the fireball and kill you in 10 seconds flat. In 6 seconds flat, mind you.
All of them cast absorb elements, if improving their own fireball that they're gonna cast at you now.
Is that all it does?
As you, as
No,
you,
it doesn't.
as you're sort of like off to the side, a woman, you see her like slow down, her horse and come to the side of the path towards you, and as she stops, she says, "You folk don't look like you're from around here."
Well, why do you ask?
Nothing wrong with travelers. Just this trail isn't used that much. I mean, it does go between two towns, but it's far up north. There's orc issues.
Well, we can handle ourselves.
I'm visiting my grandma. She lives in the town up ahead. And my parents wouldn't allow me to
Horizon's gonna
travel
reach
alone.
over and clap her on the back of the head. Your mother told you not to talk to strangers.
I'm
Make
sorry.
a deception check with advantage because Horizon actually helps you.
You're welcome.
It's a 19. Yes, that's a 19.
You're fucking welcome.
My first roll was a 12, so.
And are these your bodyguards?
Yes.
I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but why are you all covered up?
Is she talking to me?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
I have a rare skin condition. The sunlight makes me itch.
It's kinda ugly.
All right. Well, go on then. Be careful.
Thank you. Good luck with moving.
Bodyguards, protect this young lady.
Will do.
She sort of saddles up to Alana, and she whispers in her ear. You should be careful about going around hiring bodyguards like that. You never know who they are.
My parents hired them, I did not.
Right, well, I have business to attend to, but here. And she hands you a small note with an address written on it, and it is for a building in. It's for a
What?
building in Pear Reach.
What is a group of guards going to war called again?
A group of what?
A group of people going to war. I forgot the bloody name.
Army,
There we go.
troops.
Soldiers,
Army.
troops,
True.
army.
Squad.
I was looking for the
The
word
word you're
army.
looking for is squad.
Yeah, they're part
I
of
mean, no,
the
squad's the
first
whole
line.
thing.
And says, if you manage to get away from a bad situation, you can always run here.
Thank you.
And
So
then
you said?
you can see her troopers like left her behind, and then she puts her horse into a gallop and catches up with them.
Oh. Yeah, she'll go to read the note as she follows the troop. Something out about a building somewhere, but I did not hear the rest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bore you with like it's basically an address for a building in Parreach, and you could go there once you're in Parreach if you wanted to.
Yeah, it would make sense that that people would be concerned for Alana's sake.
Yeah, I mean, she's like, what? This fucking fair-skinned, royal, kind of noble-looking child with the dirtiest-looking motherfuckers they've ever seen.
I imagine the conductor is quite clean.
I don't mean that
Yeah.
kind of dirty. I mean like criminal-looking.
Okay, yeah, fair.
You know, one guy's entire face wrapped up, wearing armor. Other guy's full helmet, wearing armor and rags.
I mean, at least Dovan sort of looks like a proper bodyguard. Like that's like stand
Bro,
up.
I
He's
got
got
a
proper
shield.
equipment.
I mean,
Hmm?
Doven
I got a shield. Of
didn't
course I'm a
Doven
bodyguard.
used to be a bodyguard at least, so he's got that
Yeah,
going
he
Yeah,
used
for
to
him.
be Alana's.
he
Yeah.
actually has experience being a bodyguard as well. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just a corpse.
Oh fuck.
You taxidermy your next bodyguard.
It was a craft project in middle school.
I imagine what you could fucking do if I just like go like full on fucking stiff limbed. So it's like, oh, he's just taxidermied. And then it's like a fucking bounce left and right by the horse.
Oh god.
Jesus.
And then the conductor's like, yes, I am here too. Alright, so we're going to the pear place then, yes? We'll get like at the end of the day. Oh, that. Hold on. When did we get there? Did we get there like at the end of the day, or should we like push through the night to get there so we're in there in the morning?
We shouldn't get exhaustion because we don't know what's there for us.
I mean, staying up will give us exhaustion. We could push through and then long rest.
Isn't it saves that you need to do? And if
It's
you...
a save against getting exhaustion, but like then we can long rest once we arrive at the town to get rid of that level of exhaustion.
If you ride in, you could arrive like at like 11 p.m.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
then I mean the tavern's still open. You can get
that's
yourself
not even that
a
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's not that bad.
Alright, we're pushing through.
Right, you guys push your way through, and you make your way into Pearreach.
Pearland.
Where's my thing? There it is. Oh, no. You ride into Pearreach at night. Place seems to be fine as you ride in. Does it looks like there was no orc invasion in these
Nice.
lands?
It's a different province.
I imagine we can find a place to put our horses. Night tavern, horse tavern.
Um, if
Stables.
That one, thank you.
you you ride around to find some stables. There are some stables, um, but there's no one around really. So it's up to you whether you want to like put up the latch and put your horses in a stable without talking to anybody, or maybe find people
Is that
there is like a clear building next to these stables, but I'd say it's off towards the sort of north edge of Pear Reach, and then there's like a farm bit behind.
Right, I'll go and check if they're awake here at the stables.
Just a minute.
All right.
You wait, and then a woman with like a cloth robe wrapped around her, like the sort of old age equivalent of a dressing gown, answers the door. Like not even like properly answering the door, like head poked around the door, answering the door.
Hello, we'd like to. We need a place to store our horses for the night.
Oh, all right. Well, no locks on any of the stables, so just hand me over how many horses?
4 horses.
If you pass me 4 silver, then we'll have no problems.
All right, here we go. As Dolvin hands over the 4 silver.
Honey, when are you coming back to bed? Just a minute. There's somebody at the door.
Good
Hey
luck with
man,
that.
my sweet cheeks. Open the door, Dovin puts on his delivery guy cap.
Dovan, what's your passive perception?
I don't think I need my passive. I don't think I want to notice anything that's going on inside there.
Okay.
So my passive perception is 14. If you need to know for other purposes.
No, it's not high enough. You're good.
Dovin
Okay.
opens the door, delivery guy hat on, Horizon in the background with his plumber's plumbing belt on. Alana covering her eyes.
Alana? Goodbye.
We gotta
Right, we'll be
fix your
handling this
pipes.
ourselves.
No, clean your pipes, this. Get the script right, Xenox.
No, I'm actually here to fix them. I'm actually a plumber. Well, maybe you can also clean my pipes, lady. What are you doing? I'm a plumber.
I would love a video that's just very, very suggestive that it's going to become porn at some point, but it never does. It's like teasing almost. That would be really funny.
I don't. But so, do you remember the name of it? That one video.
Fuck it.
What kind of videos do you two share? I'm
It's-
scared.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It-
Ma'am, I do
it's
my
not
I do my own
porn, that's
plumbing.
a joke.
Ma'am, I do my own plumbing. I'm gonna stream it real quick so Kate knows.
Wait. No, I have to mute and deafen. Hold on.
Oh god, that's okay.
Back to D&D.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're
I-
playing D&D. My bad.
Was that featuring a porn star? Because that makes it funnier.
I don't know. Maybe.
I have to check the list of Twitch banned words now. Thanks, guys.
Oh, porn star.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, you know, just pause the stream.
I did, but then you guys kept saying it. Anyway,
I
we
didn't even
stable the
lifeguard.
horse.
Anyway, you stable your horses.
Now we find the tavern. And we
Ah,
sleep.
my horse killed me. Help.
There you go.
Horse
You,
killed me.
Ow.
you make your way to a tavern and you spend the night there. Let me work out how much that costs for you.
Nothing for me. Hell yeah. Maybe I could buy some money in the trash. Could be a good idea.
I mean, Olana would rather just pay for her own room than sleep in a room with the conductor.
Wait, we're about to be fucking half millionaires soon. Quarter millionaires, maybe.
There's a place called Shabby Butter that you spend the night
Yeah!
at. An in-stay is 7 copper.
You know, I just had a realization. Remember how Sheila made all those fucking promises to people for money? Dovin wouldn't know what her plan was with them. Like, yeah, sure, you'll get a cut. Her plan is after this fucking, like, yeah, okay, cool, we got the money. Oh, yeah, you needed a cut? Bang! She's gonna fucking kill anyone who asks for a cut.
But now Dolan's gonna be like, okay, I guess Sheila offered, I'll promise you a cut, so here you go.
God fucking damn it, Dovin, grow a backbone. Sheila's a fucking ghost, is like, no! No, the money! I offered him half! No, I wouldn't give it to him! No! What are you doing?
Or we just rock up on a fancy new whatever vehicle is the most newest and say, yeah, we didn't manage to finish the job.
Driving up in our Lamborghini, like, yeah, sorry, no, we didn't do the job.
Never
Nah.
got paid.
Sheila died on the way. He lost everything.
No,
It's down designer sunglasses. See you later, dude.
instead we say Sheila betrayed us and took all the money.
That's gonna require us to roll high deception.
You gotta deceive that. It's the truth. You say she's dead.
I mean, my persuasion and deception are exactly the same, so...
Persuasion, whatever, it's the truth.
Your debts are with a dead person.
Ironically, my intimidation is also +7, so this small child is very intimidating.
Yo, sorry, chump. Sheila offered you $500,000. I didn't.
Go talk to her, she's right across of there.
Very quickly uploading my YouTube short. Give me 1 second.
I see the man. I do my own plumbing. Reminded you to upload your TikTok version of YouTube.
What reminded me was Element uploading here.
I see.
Who's Element?
I'm in his Discord, so I get.
KJ's TikTok buddy. They make
Element
content
is my
together.
content partner. We make content together.
Are you friends, or are you just like strictly business friends?
We're friends.
Cool. But do you play D&D with him?
Are
I
you-
didn't think so.
Are you that good of a friend that you spent the last 1.5 years playing a D&D campaign with him?
No. but
No, because now that KJ, he just DM'd it for us. And even then, we didn't really have good friendship in that campaign.
True.
At the end of it, we hated each other apart from 2 of us. Only 2 of us had the good ending.
I mean...
Shut the fuck up, terrorist.
Okay, for context, this is the Orgesia party, and my character decided to do something really bad, so...
Nah.
This is
You
talking...
justify it to the court.
This is talking about the character, not me.
Fancy be like, yeah, I had a good end. Shut the fuck up.
I'm pleased with it. That's good enough.
Bro, you're a criminal.
So, what?
You've murdered millions.
So has Gerald.
You
No, he
brought the
hasn't.
world into chaos. At least Gerald tried his best to keep stuff in order.
He killed less than 100 people and they were all bad.
Oh god, I need to sneeze.
Looks at fancy
to be
killed
fair,
all the
though,
gods, ruined all the clerics that saved people's lives.
To be fair, though, we're all still kind of responsible for all the demons who go taking over because, like, we're the ones that opened the fucking demon gates. So,
I mean,
like,
it was
if
going to open anyway. Like, when we did that, thing was going to open.
yeah, but
And
we still
we could
fucking
have
sped
fought
up
off
that
for as long as
process.
possible. We sped up the process, but the demon invasion still happened thousands of years later. It sped up by what, a couple of months? Not much changed. Like, we also let people know this would be happening, so they prepared their best.
Guys, I'm like straight up not having a good time. Could we end the session
Well,
here?
then start having a good time right now.
I've been trying to tell my body for the last 2 days.
We can do, yeah. If
No.
yeah.
I'm
Hey, Nikki.
sorry, but my face is inflamed right now.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hi, Nikki.
Is
We're
Bob
ending
good?
because Fancy wants to end, but
Okay.
but Bob hasn't come up yet, but he might.
Yeah, that's
So,
fine.
what is Bob doing? Or just like ignoring him? Is he not even in the story anymore?
Well, Bob's traveling, and every so often I'm rolling to see if anything happens to him, but nothing has yet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he avoided the orc invasion,
But
Yup.
the other orc invasion.
Yup.
but was the trash can thing, Mr. President?
Yes, it was. I didn't tell Nikki about it, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. President
You
rode through
know,
the trash can.
I do like the idea that Bob is traveling and avoiding any danger that comes up. Meanwhile, you guys are slogging through it. Wonderful.
I mean, we're not really doing anything dangerous either, though.